In this video, I have got this question. Can you solve it? You can take some time, just pause the video and try to attempt this question on trigonometry, basing it on compound shapes. ABD, which is the triangle ABD, is equal to ADC, that is ADC. And we're given that CAD, which is the angle CAD, which is this angle right here, 31 degrees. And we're given that BDA, which is this angle BDA, which is this 43. And we're given the length AD to be 10 centimeters. And we're asked to calculate AB, which is this side. And we're supposed to also calculate CB, which is this side. And lastly, DB, which is this length right there. So the best way to deal with these diagrams is to break down the triangles. We can see that we have got triangle ABD. That is one triangle that we can work with. And then we also have ADC, which is another triangle that we can work with. So I'm going to do that, and I'm going to redraw the triangle that I'll be focusing on so that we are sure of what we're doing. The first question is to find AB. This is part A. So I'm going to draw the triangle ABD. So we have something like this. We have A, we have B, and lastly we have D. And this is where we have our right angle. And we're also given that the angle BDA is 43 degrees, and we have AD known as 10 centimeters. And we want to calculate AB, which I will call Y for this part. Now, labeling our triangle, we know that the side opposite the angle is what we call the opposite, and then the side opposite the right angle is what we call the hypotenuse, and this leaves us as A. We have got two things here. We want to find O, which is Y, that's the opposite, and we have got the hypotenuse. So we have got O and we have got H. Remember the shortcut from my previous video, SOHCAHTOA. This is for sine, this is for cos, and this is for tan. So we have got OH, meaning that we are going to make use of sine. Hence, I'll be saying in this example, sine the x or the angle that is 43. So we're saying sine 43 is equal to our opposite, that is AB, which I said is Y, over H, which is 10. So to find Y, we say Y is equal to 10 multiplying sine 43. And again, remember, do not make a mistake of saying sine 43 times 10, because what this will simply give you is, it's going to say sine 43 multiplied by 10, which would be equal to sine 430. So you will get a wrong answer if you put it like this. And another thing, remember to set your calculator to degrees. So moving on, we have got Y is equal to 10 sine 43, giving us our Y, which is also equal to our AB, and rounding it off to 3 significant figures, we get our answer as 6.82 centimeters. That is the length of AB. So this is the second thing we're going to look for, CD. And in this diagram, this is point C to D. This is the line that we want to find the length. So again, I'm going to redraw this triangle, and by redrawing, I will end up with something that looks like this. We have A, we have D, and lastly we have got C. And we're given the angle here is 31 degrees, and we're given this as our right angle. And we have AD as 10 centimeters. So these are the things we're going to make use of. So again, first thing is to label this triangle. You know that this is the opposite, this is the hypotenuse, and this is the adjacent. So what you want to find is CD, which is the opposite. Hence, we have got O, opposite, and adjacent, meaning that we are going to make use of tan, because we've got opposite and adjacent. Tan 31 is equal to opposite, which is CD over 10. Hence, to find CD, we're going to say 10 multiplied by tan 31. And giving our answer correct to 3 significant figures, our answer will be equal to 6.01 centimeters. And lastly, we want to look at DB. And looking at the values that you now have, we have AB, which is 6.82. We have got CD, which is 6.01. And now we want to find DB, which is this line right there. So again, we can simply redraw the diagram. So this is A, this is B, and this is D. Our AD is 10 centimeters. Our angle D, that is 43 degrees. And labeling our triangle, we are going to have the hypotenuse, we have the opposite, and we have the adjacent. And what you're looking for is DB, which is the same as BD, which is our adjacent. That is what we are looking at. So we have got the adjacent and we have got the hypotenuse. And looking at our abbreviations, we have A and H. Hence, we're going to make use of the cosine. And making use of the cosine, we are going to have cos 43 is equal to A, which is the adjacent, but we want it as DB over our hypotenuse, which is 10. So to find DB, we are going to say 10 multiplied by cos 43. And giving our answer correct to 3 significant figures, that will be 7.31 centimeters. So that is the length of the side DB, 7.31 centimeters. So that is how you deal with compound shapes. You break it down in simpler shapes so that you can easily work out the final answer. I hope you learned something. Please do hit the subscribe button. I'll see you in the next video.